All right, so this is the beginning of our requested lure review videos that we're going to be doing. We're going to do one for every species around here: beaver, bobcat, coyote, coon. We're not going to do muskrat because honestly, muskrat lure is a waste of time.
No.
But the main species that people go for. Today we're doing beaver. The three candidates are Stetler and Stetler Beaver Buster, Caven's Timber, and Dobbin's Backbreaker. All right. I'm going to make something clear before we get started. I obviously own one of these lures. I am not being biased whenever I do this. And you will see on the other episodes, I swear I'm not being biased. I'm going to go into detail on which ones that you should use, which ones that we use, and why you should use them. You'll notice we don't have any food lures up here. I am not going to tell you food lures don't work. But if you're a hardcore beaver trapper, there's really only two kinds of sets you should be making. Number one, caster mound. Number two, dam breaks.
That's it.
You don't need food lure. The only time the food lure is necessary, in my opinion, if you got a caster smart beaver.
Yeah. That's the only time you really need to switch up and try something different.
Yeah, and to be honest, even if you have a caster smart beaver, try a different caster bait or lure.
And if there's a dam around, you don't even need it. You just use a 330 or them whatever the big traps are, big conibears, just catching through a walkthrough or a snare.
Exactly. So you just don't even need to worry about it. There are numerous other bait brands and lure companies that make caster besides these three brands.
This is what we run.
Yeah, this is what we run. These are three of the biggest ones in the United States. We sell more Beaver Buster than literally anything else that we make. And there's a reason that we sell that much of it.
There's a reason.
And by the way, I know it's called Beaver Buster. It's not just for beaver. You'll see that in the future.
It works on several different things.
And that's not, and I have to claim something, that's not because it's ours. Beaver caster in general catches everything.
Everything.
Beaver caster is a good change-up lure for anything. It does not matter what you're going for. If you've got a coyote, a cat, a coon, a possum, it don't matter. It'll catch it.
And that's another thing. I've seen some videos where people catch coyotes in beaver sets that's in the water.
Exactly.
How or why, I don't know.
It's just it is the power of beaver caster.
That's right.
So we're going to go over all of them. We don't need to do prices today because lure prices are pretty standard. This is take number 3.
Dude.
I don't know where I left off, but the reason that we use beaver caster or Stellar and Stellar Beaver Busters is because it's harvested from beavers in our area. No matter where you live in the United States, it is a generally good idea, no matter what you're going for, to buy lure from a dealer that makes it in your area. I am not discounting these two other brands at all. We use Timber and Backbreaker for change-ups whenever we get a beaver that is used to our lure, because it's still caster, so it's still going to work. It's not harvested from beavers on the East Coast. Both of these brands use Western Beaver Caster, to my knowledge. I am almost 100% sure that they both do. Obviously, Caven's is out of Minnesota, so more than likely they're going to have caster from that state and surrounding states. Dobbin's is made in North Carolina, and from what I've been told, he uses Western Caster. So, if you're trapping, and by the way, if I am incorrect about that, let us know in the comments. But I have been told that Dobbin's uses Western Caster. So if you're trapping on the East Coast, West Virginia, Ohio, anywhere surrounding us, you want to use Stellar and Stellar Beaver Buster. If you're out west and you want a great change-up lure, you can use our lure. But it would be wise for your primary lure to most likely be from that area of the United States. Like we were saying, these lures are not just good for beaver, they're good for other animals. We're going to go over that in other episodes. These are primarily for caster mount sets. This was a very short episode. I know that. There's only 3 lures to go over, so there wasn't a lot to go over. It's just general beaver caster Q&A.
Want to know? Here it is.
Yeah, that's it. So we really hope you guys appreciated this short episode. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. We love to hear from you. If you want to see more, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, leave us a like, share us, show us to your friends, and once again, have a great day. Bye.